So Sasha, your wedding was such a spark on the social media, and how
Was
were you?
it?
Yeah, obviously. So, how were you feeling on the wedding day? I mean, the time that you've been waiting for about 8 years.
You know, 7 years ago, he
Mm,
told me,
mm.
I will give you a wedding of your dreams.
Oh my God, that is
You know, it came off
sweet.
like a joke. We were young
Mm,
kids,
I know.
trying to
Even the
make
pictures.
ends meet.
I know.
And then I told him the gown I wanted.
Mm.
He asked me, does it have SC in it? I know,
Why? Why would he say like that?
because it was very expensive. Does it come with XC? So,
Oh my God.
but everything, like
Eh,
the reason why I'm talking about the gown is it was one of those key things
in your
that would
wedding.
make
Yeah,
my
wedding colorful.
perfect
Okay.
wedding.
Okay. What you really wanted in your
Yes,
wedding.
because 2 years ago,
Mm.
I found that gown and I loved it. I already
Mm.
had the design. And I'm like,
Oh,
the day I get married, I hope
that
this
is so.
design won't be off already,
Oh, yeah.
but this is it.
Wow.
So it felt great. I didn't see myself getting married at around this time. I felt like I still had it. I had so
Enough
much to
time.
do,
Uh-huh.
and I would see marriage like in 2 years, but of course with the same person. So it happening around that time, and
Present.
everything was perfect. I remember he once mentioned at the beginning of the year, before actually the proposal, he was like, but how come I've not married you yet? Come up like a joke, but he actually meant it.
You've just reminded me about my sister. She used to be like me. I'm getting married at 30 or 35. You know, I still have a lot to do for my family. She used to have that heart for the family. But it was surprisingly that she got married at what, 20, 22, something there. So
Yeah.
about your wedding, what moment stood out in all the moments in your wedding?
Of course, the vows,
Okay.
the church. Oh, my entourage was so smart.
Uh-huh.
It was very smart.
Okay.
And the decor,
Was
so the time of the speeches,
They were
when
also
he gave a speech, was one of the most heartfelt moments.
about the dance. You know the dance you made when you're in the entry, when you're
At the
coming
fat,
in.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
I noticed you are a distance from the other ones. I don't know. I saw them like turning the other side and you're turning this side. I don't know if you had lost it, like you had forgotten some moves.
No, I
don't
didn't
know.
lose it, but because of my gown and how heavy it was, I
It
decided
was
not to
heavy.
go for the moves.
Okay.
Yeah, because I could not dance very well. Of course, I'm also not a perfect dancer.
No, like me, I just
But,
thought that you had forgotten some moves
no,
because when you
no.
were facing the other side, you were facing this side.
No, I just decided to go freelance.
Okay, so coming to marriage, many young people, okay, in our generation, they look at it as an institution, which is like a prison. You know, they want to do all they want at this time when they're not yet into
Before
marriage.
marriage.
Yeah. So how do you look at marriage at the moment because you're already into it, and how do you keep every day? How do you manage to make it fun every day in marriage?
First and foremost, to me, marriage is a journey of no return, a beautiful journey of no return.
Wow.
So it's really about how you choose to live it or in it. So many young people put their happiness in their partner's hands. Could be the lady or the man, and that's where the marriage will become complicated. Because as much as you guys are married, the truth is that you still have independent lives. There is a life out of this marriage, and the sooner you learn it that your partner's life is like this away from you, and you're very happy with it, when you come together, it's amazing. It's always going to be fun. Like every time we wake up, both of us go for work, and then by the time we meet in the
You
evening,
come back,
it's
you already
like,
miss yourself.
oh my God, we've just met again. This is the beginning.
Oh my God,
and
that's so
it's always
beautiful.
fun. And I really think marriage is all about how you make it. It has never been a prison to me. Okay, I wouldn't say not yet, but it will never be prison to me.
What do you find
It's
unique
fun.
about Mugume? Something that that is rare to find
Did
in
we
another
need to go there?
I mean, like something that you can never find in somebody else that you found in Mugume.
There are things that I can't disclose.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's leave that then.
Yeah. What if I mention it and
Uh-huh.
it's
And what?
out there to the
Anyway,
public?
anyway.
It's not the best.
It's okay. So when it comes, I watched some TikTok videos of yours when you're cooking avocado and when
Yeah.
you're washing the eviansi. Who taught you that?
I'm actually a very good chef,
Really?
and I love learning different kinds of foods, including his foods.
Okay.
And
He
I
likes
also
karo.
think, yes, he does.
Ah.
He loves it.
Yeah.
I make shabwe, I make karo,
Wow.
I make
An
so many
amazing
things. I
wifey.
I make the bianzi milk.
Wow.
Yes. You know what they call kuhitira?
I know
Yes,
that. You
I
know the whole
do.
process. Oh my God, you're amazing.
Yeah, so
I can't believe.
I took time to learn it, and learning was not because I'm married to this side, but it was more like a fun process.
You're enjoying
And
the
as
learning
much
process.
as it added something, for me, it didn't feel like it was work. For some women, it feels like, okay, I need to get myself into their culture. It's gonna be challenging.
Yeah.
I went there with an
So it's
open
fun.
heart.
Wow.
I was open to it, and it was fun.
Okay. What are the things that you normally disagree on with your bae? That take you hard time to agree on.
Of course, you cannot be in agreement all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So, what are some of those things to do with home, really?
Like doing the dishes, but you probably have somebody who does that. Or
By the way, not all the time. Yeah. Sometimes you want to be involved because, you know, when you do things together, there is a way it bonds you the more.
okay.
Yeah, so like you're cooking, he's helping out with the dishes.
Wow. That's
They need
beautiful.
to be involved.
I watched a TikTok video when he was cooking, I think, meat, beef. He tricked
Yes.
like this when you're taking the video. It's like, oh my God. But anyway, do you still hang out with your friends, your girlfriends,
I do.
the picnics and all that stuff?
I do. I just had a picnic last weekend. It was
Oh.
fun.
Wow.
Getting married doesn't take
I mean,
away
but,
your young and youthful self
You can still.
unless you choose to.
Okay.
It's not a prison, seriously.
And there are some people who just feel like I'm no longer that fitting in that category.
If it makes you happy, do it. If it doesn't make you happy, why?
You know, sometimes I feel their friends are going to distance from them. I mean, like you're entering into marriage, for us, you're still here. I mean, like they're now seeing you as a responsible woman about, you know, everything about marriage. They see that you're kind of different from them now.
Yes, of
They
course,
cut.
marriage makes someone different, but it does not rob them from who they used to be, unless who they used to be is damaging.
Okay.
That is also different.
Such about your friend. How long have you been with your best friend?
Oh my God,
You guys
11
really
years.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Where did you
11
meet her?
years.
Where did you meet
Sam,
her?
in the workspace when I had just joined.
Okay.
We worked together
So what-
for a while.
What do you look in a friend? What do you look for in a friend?
Of course, first of all, the Christian values,
Yes.
the Christ in them. I don't want a mere, believer or I'm a born again. I want someone who actually means it.
Who's centered on Christ,
yeah, and I don't know. I have an attachment to genuine people. Like you're genuinely good. You're not
Having no
pretending
hypocrisy,
to
yeah.
be. So many pretend, and when you pretend, you can't.
How do
keep
you
it up.
identify that this is the right person? Doesn't have any
My
hypocrisy in
heart
them.
never lies
just
to me. I give it
sense it,
time. I
yeah.
give things time, and I also pray about them.
You pray for friends.
Yes, I
Okay.
pray about my everything.
Wow.
My work, my friends, the people around me. I always ask God if the people around me are not the right people or people with the right intentions for me, please
Cut them off.
cut them off.
Wow.
Bring in people that are going to build me in different aspects of life. And trust me, he always does. As you see friends, you see this one doesn't text you anymore, and you're like, ah,
You just know that
okay,
one doesn't belong
these
to my
are the people
that don't belong to me.
And God never goes wrong. Like I have a lot of peace in
I'm
Christ.
actually touched by that. I think it should be a lesson to every young person there watching that you should ask God about everything in your life.
It's very
So
important.
let's come back after a short break.